I don't know about you, but I can really, really relate to that song. For the past few days, I have really been feeling overwhelmed by the trouble I'm seeing. Overwhelmed to the point where I really don't know how to respond. I want to respond, but I truly don't know how. I don't know how to respond to what I perceive to be state-sanctioned violence. I don't know how to respond to the divisive rhetoric. I don't know how to respond to the hate that I'm sensing and I'm feeling. I don't know how to respond to unfairness, injustice. I don't know how to respond to all the inflamed language that I'm hearing. I don't know how to respond to the rigidity and the certitude of so many different opinions. And so as I was pondering all of this trouble, I was writing in my journal, and this is what I wrote. It feels like something evil has been unleashed on this world. There is an evil spirit wreaking havoc among us. How shall we respond? How will I respond? Because I want to respond in a way that makes a difference. I want to respond in a way where I'm in conversation with my neighbors, meaningful conversation. I want to respond in a way that makes it safer for my black and brown neighbors. How shall I respond? How shall we respond? Then I ask two questions as I was writing in my journal. First, I ask, if Jesus were here today, how would Jesus respond? Or to think back to a more popular question, what would Jesus do if he were here today? And then, of course, I answered my own questions because I'm really good at doing that. I wrote in my journal that Jesus would respond by building a network. Jesus would respond by praying. We are that network. We are the network that Jesus built. We are the ones who both, oh, that cat is on my table. That's all right. It's a little off balance. We are the network that Jesus built. We are the ones who both lead and follow. We are also the ones who pray. Earlier, I mentioned that one of the threads in this series was a prayer by Ted Loder. What I didn't say is that it is a dangerous prayer. It's a prayer which is titled, "Pry Me Off Dead Center." And it begins with the line that says, "Oh, persistent God, help me to understand that your grace and your mercy is not always gentle." I invite you into a moment for prayer. Dangerous prayer.